Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing like a little run errands with me, I guess, or spend the day with me in Dallas. But right now I'm pumping in gas. As you guys can see, gas is expensive, like it's insane. $50 for my little Hyundai. What's like killing me though is that it's literally, the liquor store is about to open. I think the liquor store opens at 10. There's a giant line. I was like, oh my god, like, is there like new liquor that's coming out that I didn't get the memo? Like, what's up? Let's see. But I have a couple appointments today. So first I have my tattoo laser removal appointment, and then I have a hair appointment, and then I have this like farmer's market that I really want to go to. I saw it on TikTok, and they have like mangoes for like $5 a box, and I'm obsessed with mangoes right now, so we're gonna go there. And then there's also, what else? Oh yeah, that women's event. Oh my gosh, I literally just saw it yesterday, and I'm just so excited to go to this woman. Okay guys, so I literally just left my first appointment, which is my tattoo laser removal. Oh my gosh, everything is on it. As you can tell, she is like, but now I'm gonna head to my hair appointment. I'm gonna get a haircut, and I think I'm gonna want like some like layers on my like front side, some like pieces, only because like, I don't know, I feel like I just need like at least something to like give my face more oomph. I don't know how to explain it. So let's head there right now. I'm on my way to Dallas. That's where the appointment is at, and I'm in Grand Prairie, so it's about a 30-minute drive. And I'm using my new like camera stand, and honestly it works so good. And I don't know, I've been trying to get more influencer vibes, you know what I'm saying, like more influencer. I've been trying to post on TikTok. Guys, why is posting on TikTok so much freaking harder than posting on YouTube? I don't know why, but I like posting on YouTube more, but I need to start posting on TikTok. I feel like that will get like more engagement. But yeah, hopefully she gives me a good cut. I really hate cutting my hair, honestly. Oh yeah, did I even say like my hair has been so thin? It's insane. My hair has just been falling out left and right. I don't know if I've ever talked about like surgeries that I want to get, but I do have a lot of surgeries that I want to get, especially like when it comes to like body stuff. For my face, one of the main things I want to do, like if I ever get plastic surgery on my face, is like nose. I feel like my nose is crooked to like one side, and then it's just not even. And I don't know, I hate my nose, and I know my nose is big. I do want to get like a surgery where it like makes it straight, but it doesn't like change the shape or anything. It just makes my face more harmonious. And also I think one cheek is bigger than the other cheek. I think this cheek is like fatter than this side of my face. So I want to do like, I don't know, I think like Botox would help with that maybe. But I don't know, I think I'm way too young for Botox, especially right now. I'm only 20, and I've kind of told myself that if I ever do get like Botox or anything like that, fillers, well, filler, I have lip filler, but like Botox and, you know, stuff like that, you know, something that will freeze my face, I want to be way older. I want to be at least 35 to my 40s, you know. I want to have, you know, I still want to have like some features, but I feel like once I get one wrinkle, mama, I'm going on that freaking seat. I'm getting injections. I don't know, aging really scares me. I never thought about Botox when I was younger, because I never thought I'd still be alive at this age. I thought I would have by like 16, you know. So it's very, I also do want to get more lip filler. Oh my gosh, the way I like itch for more lip filler is crazy. Right now I have 1.5 in my lips, and I think I'm gonna get another 0.5 to just make it 2 straight, and then we'll just see from there. Maybe it will, you know, do me some justice, or maybe it will literally put me on suicide watch, but we'll find out together. And my injector is so good. She's literally the best in Dallas. I don't care what anyone says. In my opinion, in my most humble opinion, actually, I honestly do feel like the best injectors and the best, like, anything like Botox, cosmetics, or, you know, anything like that, I genuinely do feel like they're in Dallas. I feel like, you know, Dallas just specializes in, like, really natural, pretty results that suit your face. Yeah, so I'm gonna head to my appointment, and then I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I just made it to my appointment. So this is where I'm gonna cut my hair.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh. First of all, oh my god. Guys, I'm literally in love with my hair right now. It has never, it's been so long since I've ever seen my hair like this. I'm gonna throw up. Like, my god, like, she did amazing. I'm like fangirling the hell out right now. Guys, you guys literally, if you're in Dallas, come to my good sis Monica. Oh my god, the conversation was just so good. She is like, I don't know why, I just felt like she just felt like so maternal, and like it was just amazing. I started telling her like deeper stuff about me, and she just told me, like, she would tell me stuff back, and it was just so good. I'm literally, oh my god, I'm so in love with my hair. She's the sweetest, nicest person ever in the entire world. I am definitely coming back, and I'm definitely gonna come back whenever I want to dye my whole head again, or like do like a balayage again. It's currently 2:36 p.m. I haven't not ate. I've been out since like what, 9 a.m. and I'm about to go eat. There's literally an In-N-Out just on the other side, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go get some In-N-Out and get something quick and easy, and then we're gonna head to Cedar Ranch to go get some mangoes and some watermelon because I just want that so bad. And yeah, so let's go get some food. Okay, so sorry, I completely lied. So basically, I have no time to sit in the parking lot and eat because at 4 is the like Bloom Festival, and then the Cedar Market closes at 4, so I have no time. So I decided to come to the fanciest 7-Eleven I've ever seen, and I'm just gonna go ahead and buy like a pizza or something. OMG, is it closed? Are you serious? It's freaking closed. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I found, I think, the actual entrance for the 7-Eleven, so we're gonna head in there right now. I think I accidentally went through the back entrance, which is probably why it was locked. But I'm just gonna get something super small because I don't want to be super hungry, because I know at the Bloom Festival they're gonna have like snacks and stuff. So I'm gonna get like a slice of pizza. Okay, is this like mukbang dupe? But here's the pizza. Guys, I've never had 7-Eleven pizza. This was the only one that they had out. Let's try. In my opinion, like the best gas station pizza is Quick Trip. I don't care what anyone says. Quick Trip has the best, and Racetrack have the best like gas station pizza. Also got a PB&J. It's like a Uncrustable dude. I had to Cedar Ranch because I only got 1 hour before they close, so I gotta go. And I want the mango so bad. Oh my god, it's so hot. Let me show you guys what I have though. I got 2 boxes of mangoes, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 in each, 2 bags of grapes. All that came out to $19.20 because I used card. Oh my god, it was so packed, it was so hot. But the line moved so fast. You really I only stood in line, I want to say 7 minutes tops. And it wrapped around. It was crazy. I got a lemonade too. This has to be probably the best lemonade I've ever had in my entire life. It's so good. Actually, when I was in line, because the dad and the daughter who was selling it, I couldn't grab a sample. They were giving out samples, but I couldn't grab it because I had the crate and I was carrying the crate. And the dad took the crate out of my hand and he gave me the sample. He was like, try it. And I was like, okay. I tried it. It was so good. I don't know why, but I just needed that. It was so refreshing. So I bought a freaking bottle, and I think I'm literally almost done with it. It's so good. But oh my god, I'm dripping in sweat right now. It's crazy. I'm about to freaking pass out. I need to put my hair up. That's what I need to freaking do. But yeah, guys, so let's go to the Bloom Festival. Okay, so I'm looking at this dress right here. It's literally calling my name. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it, guys. OMG. And it comes with the skirt. I'm gonna take a picture and look for a dupe. TikTok shop. BRB. Okay guys, so I'm leaving now. It's so packed. It's so packed. I was really thinking of getting a tooth gem. I can't really even tell, honestly, but it's about to rain really bad. Let's head to get some food. Jesus, what was that? Anyways, my friend, oh my god, guys, this was literally Depop dupe, Depop 2.0. but IRL, and I loved it. I wish I was into the clothes that they had. It was a lot of really, really cute clothes, but it was just clothes that it's not my style. It's not what I like to wear. It's a lot of color, pastels, just a lot of color. And let's go get some food, and it's about to rain, so weather's gonna be perfect for a debrief. I am finally back home, wanting to talk to you guys, say about what my hairstylist told me. First of all, I love her. She's the definition of just a beautiful soul. I don't know why, but I felt really, really comfortable. And I swear to you, an hour in, I was basically already telling her about this YouTube channel. I was telling her about how I want to move to New York. I was telling her literally my entire life, basically, that I have planned out how I want to travel, how I want to become a flight attendant, how I want to live in New York, how I have a YouTube channel. I told her literally so much stuff. I felt so comfortable around her. I don't know how else to explain it, but I felt more comfortable with my hairstylist than I've ever had with like my mom, which is so weird and like kind of sad. Basically the coolest person I've ever met. She traveled a lot, she's lived her life. She told me that I'm gonna be very successful, and I don't know why, but I felt so happy to hear that. I feel like I haven't, you know, felt like I am gonna be successful anytime soon. I have honestly felt like I'm just a complete failure. I know I'm still young, but I just feel like I've lived my life enough to the point to where I just feel like I've done nothing in life. I mean, I could have still been in school right now. I could have studied so much. I would have been graduating next year in college if I stayed in college, but I didn't because I gave up, and because, you know, my mental health was really bad in college. Was really bad. My hair fell out so much, it fell out in chunks. I cried a lot. All I wanted to do was sleep. I did a lot of stuff. I've been really depressed. I've never been to a therapist. I know I should go see one. I'm very aware that I need to go see a therapist and that I need to get on medication. I've been unmedicated since I was 16, I want to say. That being because my mom, okay, I'm going a little too into it. Sorry, I'm jumping a little too much. Anyways, all I'm saying is I know I have to go see a therapist. I know that that I need help, but I don't know. I'm very open to talk about my feelings. I'm very open to being vulnerable. I'm very open to, you know, telling people how I felt when I was younger. I'm very open to telling people how I feel now, how I feel about life now, how I feel about life in the future. My biggest fears. I'm very open to having a beautiful conversation like that. Honestly, I feel like conversations are the most beautiful whenever you can tell someone and they can tell you their fears and their, you know, biggest strengths and their biggest losses. And when you're so comfortable around a person that you're able to tell someone such vulnerable stuff about you, I feel like it's just another type of soothing. I know I shouldn't, since I was young, I've depended on my friends a lot, and since I don't have any friends, I don't depend on anyone. I honestly kind of give myself my own advice, but I really don't take it. I know the correct things to say, I know what I should be doing, but I genuinely cannot get myself to do it, and I know that's my biggest loss. But yeah, I really do need therapy, guys. We also started talking about how like a lot of people just never change, and that's honestly so true. I know I changed a lot since I was young. I was very different. I was a very different person from when I was 16 and from when I was a teenager to now that I'm 20 and, you know, growing and flourishing, or trying to flourish, and trying to develop a new mentality. She's told me that I am quite mature. She said that a lot of people never ever change in their entire life. They still act the same since they were 16, and that's their biggest downfall. In all honesty, I do feel like some people in the world are meant to show you the outcome of life in your fear form. So I feel like my biggest fear is staying in an ordinary town, my hometown, and just never leaving and only knowing my hometown. That's my biggest fear, is never experiencing new cultures, never trying to, Google translating a new language to someone asking for directions in the new language. My biggest fear is staying here and rotting here, and that's some people's lives right now. And honestly, I see other people's lives and it scares me, because I know I do not want to be anything like that. But I do know I have no place to judge anyone. I don't know their life circumstance. When I judge like out of logic, I guess. Which is kind of why, I really want to hide. I've never really kind of come out and said all of this stuff, and this is probably, hopefully, the only way I will talk about it. I could go deeper into a lot of stuff. I could go into like why I'm like this, or why things happened to me when I was younger, but that's for a professional to hear, not YouTube. Have learned that, being alone and, kind of just eating my thoughts away has helped me a lot with just moving forward in life. And I do feel like the only way to grow is to be alone in life, and to, just like battle you, because really, like, the only person that really knows you is your own self, and that's the only person that can hurt you. So I feel like the only way, in order for me to get completely happy, is just to completely battle my inner thoughts. But I'm not okay. I hope no one gets the wrong way that I'm suicidal. I hope no one gets that type of vibe from me. If this was me back in 2021, yes, I might have to have been put on watch. But now I know I wouldn't do that. Maybe when I hit 25, you never know. I think a lot of the times that I question a lot about myself. I question myself every day. I question my religion. There's a lot of stuff that I believe in that, the church doesn't, and that I'm not supposed to believe in. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in spirituality. I believe that, in another life people become spirits, and I believe that not everyone should go to heaven. I believe that you're supposed to earn a spot. I know that if I was to die right now, I know that I would 100% go to purgatory. I do not feel like I've done anything good in life I have not earned my spot in heaven as of right now. I know that if I was to just die right now, right here, I would need a lot of cleansing. I haven't done enough good in my life to the point where I should deserve eternal happiness. Which is honestly really sad to say, but it's honestly super true. I honestly feel like no matter how kind I am, no matter how empathetic I am, no matter how selfless I am, no matter how humble I am, that it's never going to be enough for me to deserve eternal sunshine. I feel like I still have a lot of lessons I need to pay from. I know I deserve a lot of karma from stuff that I did when I was younger, stuff that I said when I was younger, stuff that I thought about when I was younger, stuff I prayed about when I was younger, But, no matter how much, I think about all the stuff that I've done, or all this stuff that I did when I was a kid, I was still a kid at the end of the day, I was just a child whenever I did stupid stuff. And I know that I'm aware of the stuff that I've done, but I know I'm still gonna make mistakes. I'm never going to be perfect, no matter how much I try to appeal to be perfect. I'm never going to be perfect in my entire life. Physically, mentally, spiritually, I'm never going to be perfect. I'm always going to be just another girl who is an overthinker, who is too aware, who doubts herself a lot, but honestly, that's okay. and I'm willing to kind of lay on the rock and just say, well, you know, this is me, I'm her. But yeah, I mean, I've questioned my religion a lot, and you know, but what's religion without a few questions? What's religion without questioning so much stuff? Questioning why, if a serial killer all of a sudden gets baptized, he's going to heaven. You know, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and I don't have answers. No matter how much I read the Bible, we'll never get it. I don't know. It's a very hard thing to comprehend. Religion is honestly one of the worst things to happen to mankind, in my opinion. But it's also like the most beautiful thing that has happened in my life for me. So I'm very split on it. But you know, I'm working on it. And hopefully a year from now, I love myself just a tad more. You know, sometimes I can just be completely depressed with myself. Other times I can be the happiest person to exist, you know, but it's very hard. I'm a very complicated person, even in my own head. The only thing I really do wish for is that whenever I do start my new life, in my new big city, and the most beautiful city of, you know, like New York, you know, I want to move to a big city, walkable city. Paris, New York, Mexico City, Seattle, Oregon. You know, I want to move to a very actually no, I could not move to the Pacific. I would quite literally I would have to be put on watch with that weather. But I do want to be a forgive and forget type of person, but I do hope that whenever I do move to a new city, I hope I never see anyone from my hometown ever again. I'm okay with leaving everyone behind and forgetting everyone behind and never coming back. I'm okay with never contacting anyone again. I'm okay with changing my number, taking everyone out of my social media. I'm okay with deleting old pictures. I'm okay with the old people in my life to never meet my future husband, my future children. I'm okay with just telling my kids that I don't know that lady. I'm okay with a lot of stuff, and I feel like I should start being okay with it because I need to just stop caring a little too much. I care too much about people's feelings towards me and people's feelings towards my future plans. And you know what? Like, I don't care anymore. I stopped caring for a long time about what other people thought about my, you know, future plans. A lot of people think that I'm very dumb for wanting to move to a new city with, you know, no family. And I feel like that's the point of life, you know, is leaving the nest. You know, animals do it all the time. You know, tigers leave their cubs to go survive on their own. Birds leave their little bird babies alone to, you know, go fend for themselves. Fish do it. Everyone does it. And I don't know why it's normalized, especially, I guess in my culture, it's very normalized that you have to be hand in hand forever with your family. I'm okay with leaving them. And in all honesty, it's a very sad thing to say, but it's true. I am okay with leaving them and, you know, never seeing them again, if that means that I'm gonna have the life that I dream of and the life that I see for myself. I'm okay with leaving so many people behind, and I am prepared to leave them behind, and hopefully I don't have to, but I'm willing to, if that means that I'm going to have a better future for myself, and if I'm willing to absolutely drop and lose everyone that I've ever loved in order for me just to never lose myself. But with all that being said, it doesn't mean that I have hate in my heart. I have absolutely no hate in my heart for anyone in my life. You know, even the stranger that I held the door open for today, you know, even the kind man who held the cart for me just to taste the lemonade. Everyone deserves love in life. Every time I meet a new person, even if I know I'm never gonna see them again, I always want it to be a positive experience. And I want them to feel loved, and I want them to feel seen. I want people to experience kindness. I try my hardest to be kind. I will forever try my hardest to remain kind, and I know I get very irritated very easily. I get annoyed very easily. I get overstimulated very easily, but I hate showing it. I hate showing people when I'm angry. I hate showing people when I'm sad. I hate showing people my emotions, but I'm willing to talk about them. I'm a very complicated person, even though I know that. I've been a very complicated person since I was younger, you know. I've never talked about a lot of stuff with a lot of people because I know it would just lead to them feeling pity for me, and I absolutely hate that. I hate people feeling pity for me. It's one of the worst, you know, feelings you could ever give to a person, and in all honesty, it's just makes me feel disgusting. It makes me feel itchy. It makes me feel gross. It makes me feel like, you know, I just feel like people just feel sorry for me. I never want anyone to feel sorry for me. I feel like whenever people feel sorry for me, it just makes me have more weight on my shoulders because I'm trying to make them not feel sorry for me. I'm trying to make them have a good perspective of me. I don't want anyone to ever feel like, you know, oh, this what happened to her in her childhood. This happened to her when she was 17. This happened to her when she was 16. No, I want people to be like, yeah, she's a very kind woman. She's a very kind girl. She's very kind. And I hope, you know, everyone that I've ever met, you know, is able to say that about me. And I know some people have had bad experiences with me. I've had bad experiences with people. But I hope all the good I've done in my life, as up to being 20, have changed a lot of people's perspective about me. And I'm not saying like you know, I feel like when I say I've done bad things when I was younger, I feel like a lot of people probably would think like I bullied people. I never bullied anyone when I was younger. I never bullied anyone in high school. I never bullied anyone in middle. If anything, I was the one being bullied. But no, I never. I'm not saying like I did that. I never did that. That's insanely low. But you know, I think it's more not what I've done, but what I've said. I say a lot of stuff that should not come out of anyone's mouth, literally in the entire world. But who knows? Maybe that was just because of, you know, a negative spirit in me, a negative mindset. But I don't think I have a positive mindset now. I want to say I have more of an aware one. I want to say I'm more in touch with my emotions now. I know how not to show them. You know, when I was younger, I didn't care what anyone thought about me. I still don't really care what anyone thinks about. I still don't care what anyone thinks about me. Sorry. But yeah, I just learned, you know, no one's ever gonna save me. No one's gonna come out and reach their hand in the water to pick me up to come save me. So, you know, I'm the only one that can save myself. I have to swim. I have to reach that boat called my happy ending, and that boat is very, very far away. And you know, right now I'm probably drowning. You know, it's all right because I know that along that swim to my boat of happy endings, to my boat of the end of life, I know that my life purpose, in honesty, I feel like my life purpose was just to experience new cultures, to travel, to be an example that you can make it out. Be an example that no matter how many regrets you had in life, you can always grow up. That you have to mature in order to grow up. You know, I want to be a good example, you know, for my future children. I want to be a good example that, you know, no matter how different a person's culture is, no matter how different they look, you know, you just, you know, cut your hand, everyone's gonna bleed red. So, and yeah, I mean, I have a lot of life lessons to learn. I have not even learned probably even half of them. I'm gonna learn about them along the way of this really, really scary journey called growing up and getting old in my 20s. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of how I didn't even freaking eat. I've been too busy talking. But yeah, guys, I hope, you know, that little rant kind of did anything. I guess I just wanted to do a little dump, but I think I'm just gonna end it here because I do have a lot to talk about, but maybe I should just calm down because I'm literally in the Taco Casa parking lot, just like spewing. But I really do hope you guys enjoy this video. I know this video is very, very different from what I regularly post. Not really, but I guess just the ending is a trauma dumping lore. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing morning, day, night. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye. Oh, wait. Like, comment, subscribe. I always forget to say that at the end of my vlogs. But yeah, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog. I have 2 really good ideas for what I want to do for my next vlogs, and yeah, I hope I can see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.